what is the adab of asking, so that even if we ask something for ourselves, the maqsood is that it improves our adab in the way of tariqat and the service of our shaykh? Even if it's something personal that we're asking, how do we make that?
First, ask for forgiveness. First, ask for forgiveness. Before you ask, don't ask. Allah knows. In the dua that he read, Allah knows. Yes? You think Allah needs for us to tell him? There used to be one crazy lady. He's saying, "Oh Allah, I'm in big trouble." She's American. See, I need this much, this much, this much, and my name is this, and I live here. Don't send it next door, send it to me. Sounds like a Nasruddin Hoja story, huh? It's real. But first, before you ask, how many people are saying, "I have no right to ask"? How many people saying that? How many people on a night like this, they say, "I have no right to ask"? Where am I going to put my face to ask? None. Very, very few. I'm looking around, not really. Maybe Bilal. But everyone is just asking. You see? Something to think about, isn't it? Not to ask. You enter into the presence of the Sultan. Sultan says, "Ask, we'll give you anything." Oh, great. I want this, and I want this, and I want this. Another one coming. Sultan says, "I give you everything, whatever you ask." And I says, "I'm your servant. I have no right to ask. Because I belong to you. You know what is best." So how you reach to that station of being a servant in this night? This is the question. Not to approach Allah like a business partner, like a businessman, No. And if you have shame, which we should have, you say, "Where is my face to ask when hundreds and thousands of my brothers who live good lives for the sake of Allah, Allah's not giving them anything. Allah is testing them. We had nice iftar, but they had grass with salt. Allah looking. This servant of mine, he has shame before me." So you don't concentrate on what to ask. You concentrate on forgiveness. Like this, forgive me. Like this, forgive me. Being useless, forgive me. Being a hypocrite, forgive me. Being weak, forgive me. Being arrogant, forgive me. And you know what it is. Astaghfirullah. As the dua is saying, "Subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin, inni kuntu minaz zalimin, inni kuntu." And I am one of the oppressors. If we concentrate on this, if everyone concentrates on this, even just for one night, Allah will change the direction of this world. Just like that. Because you're saying, "I'm one of the oppressors, Ya Rabbi. I don't blame anyone else, me. Because I'm supporting the system." You understand? Concentrate on forgiveness. Then concentrate on, regardless of all our sins and all our gunah, Allah is still giving us everything. So where can we put our face to say that we want more? You understand? You're not going to concentrate on this. You're going to concentrate on saying, "Forgive me. Thank you. It is as you like. You know where my heart is. As you like." You may say, "I like this, but it is as you like." After all of that, you see, you don't start with, now it's ching cash. You're cashing in on tonight. The biggest thing about a night like this is freedom from the fire. Yes? You see? Night of forgiveness. So understand the fire that we have, how we want to be free from it. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Astaghfirullah. So, we are not worshipping Allah, especially tonight, to get the rewards of worship. We're worshipping Allah because He deserves to be worshipped. He is our Lord. Don't forget that. Yeah? Because He deserves to be worshipped. And we are given the blessings of this night because of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Because of Rahmatil Alameen. Never forget. Don't just say it's from Allah. Allah is passing through this hand, this hand, this hand to reach you. If you don't thank all these hands and you go straight to Allah, Allah will not accept your gratitude. So, we aim to be clean tonight. We aim to become better servants. These are the things that makes us dirty. These are the things that make us to become oppressors. And we wish to serve more. We ask for ease. Yes?
One of the things that you mentioned with the freedom of the fire, it's been something for the last 2 or 3 days that I've been thinking regarding this night, especially, was asking Allah to remove from my heart those experiences with people that make me react to them under conditions, because those experiences in the past kind of influence my reaction or my understanding of what's going on in that moment. So one of the things that has been
good. Ask for that. Ask freedom from that fire that you put on yourself. You understand? Ask for that. You call it whatever you want to call it, trauma, this, that. We are adults. Allah has given us so much. There's no reason why we cannot change. No reason. There's no reason why we cannot change and we just blame, our upbringing, this and that. We shouldn't. Especially not us living in this country. Everything is given to us. Maybe in different countries, they have a reason to say that the system is not allowing them to change. Yes? But for us, this is an American thing to not only change, to reinvent yourself over and over if you want. No problem. So why we are not? Because our ego likes it, you see. We ask for freedom from all those things that you're asking that makes you to be like this. Not the positive things, from the negative things, right? You see? Negative things. Why negative things we're holding on to so strongly? That's another thing. Because our ego likes it. Our father yells, so we want to yell. That's what? But you have a sheikh that is here that has been telling you, don't do it. 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Why are you still doing that? Oh, it's a habit. Allah. It's not a habit. You don't want to change. It hasn't become imperative yet. It hasn't become, how you say? Like this, necessary, absolutely necessary yet. When it's absolutely necessary, then you will change. Why reach to that point when it's absolutely necessary? We are not animals, you see? Even animals can be trained. We are humans. But our ego likes it because it's much easier to scream like our fathers, although we know it's wrong, than to be Halim and Salim and to step back and to have control like our Shaykh, like our Prophet. Why? Especially for men. What excuse you got? Women, you may say. Men, what excuse we got? We're worse than women. Because we become so emotional. We don't want to get rid of that. Something small, we make it to be like this, because it suddenly becomes a matter of honor. But why? Because everybody will watch movies, Bollywood movies especially, and everyone wants a whole big drama with 50-piece orchestra running down the stairs. Your mother comes out, your grandmother comes out, your cousins come out, everyone pleading to the Father. It's not a joke. It's happened. You see it happening. Because you decide to follow that. Because the ego says, don't you feel great? Don't you feel the pump now? Everyone looking at you. The man may even say, bow down in front of me. It's not a joke. It really happened. Kneel. It's not here though. The one who experienced that. Because when the ego becomes to that point of drunkenness, and it happens a lot, like, because we're talking maybe in this sort of like situation, ethnically also in this situation, then there's a drunkenness that happens. I'm saying with the older guys, I'm saying with the younger guys too. They become so strong, so macho. To who? To your wife. To kids. Do that to the men. Do that to the men. I don't see you doing it to the men. But you're doing it to these hopeless ones, helpless ones. Why? Over and over again. I'm saying it's not good, it's wrong. Yeah, I know. You know it's wrong. You know, you've seen what damage your father, other people are doing, right? Why are you doing it? Now, there's a question. You like to get drunk. That is an addiction now. You understand? Before you reach, you have to know. I'm getting there. Back away. Don't blame anyone. Back away. Because this is not the behavior of our guide. This is not the behavior of the prophets. It's not very masculine also to be screaming and shouting, you know. It's more masculine to just be quiet and be very dangerous in your quietness. Isn't it? So we must ask then freedom from that kind of fire. That is good. It's very brave of you. It's good. That is being specific. I have this sickness. Other people, they may say, I have a sickness of being tilki, being sneaky. Other people are saying, I have a sickness, Ya Rabbi, of being very passive-aggressive. Because I never want to say I'm wrong. Well, because people say yes and no, yes and no, yes and no, yeah, like this, like this, like this. Never committing. And some people, they like to gaslight. Some people, they just, whatever it is, all of us, we share it. This is the reason why we're also in a jamaat. When you look at something, you have it too. Those negative things, you have it too. When you realize you have it, you will know how to handle that one. You understand that whatever he's doing is just, how you say, he's fronting it. There's something behind, there's something underneath. You will understand. And your way of treating him will be different. Just like a mature person to a child. Child is screaming. Very stubborn. You are teachers, you are mothers, you know there is more than meets the eye. Why is this one behaving like this? Something must be up. Don't sleep. Night like this, coming for sohbat, you get very heavy and you're sleeping in front of me. Huh? You have to be awake. So this is when you see people with that compassion of a father or a mother. Even if that one in front of you is 50 years old, behaving like this, say this one is just a child. Doesn't know what it's doing. Doesn't know what it's doing. You see, even the greatest saints and the greatest prophets, they say, Ya Rabbi, don't punish them. They're doing all these things, they don't know what they're doing. Yes? You look like you don't like my answer. Yeah. You need to practice this. Practice and practice and practice and practice. This is the Jihadul Akbar. Practice and practice. like I said to the women here, everybody wants ease. Nobody wants difficulty. But Allah is saying, your ease will come only after difficulty. Allah is swearing, after every difficulty there is ease. You want ease without going through difficulty? The ease will have no meaning. No meaning and no purpose. It will be useless. Your ease is coming after difficulty. It has value. You know how to treat it. So this is difficult maybe, being in a Jamaat. This is an order from Allah to be in Jamaat. So easy to be by yourself, it's a no-brainer. So easy just to be a scholar, no-brainer. You just read books and that's it. Read books and you get higher and higher, and that's why sometimes the scholars, they're spending years reading books and they get very antsy to fight. And they fight people. But you don't know people. You don't know them. You didn't spend time with them. There were different requirements back then to become a scholar, very different now. The requirement even for the prophets, they have to be with the ummah for a certain number of years before they declare themselves to be prophets. You know? Even Nuh alayhi salam, he was living for hundreds of years before the prophethood was given to him. Prophet alayhi salam, 40 years he lived. You have to now understand what the ummah is. The ummah begins with yourself and the people around you, your Jamaat. This is an order. Because in a Jamaat, then you will understand yourself. You're alone, just alone. Whether you're alone with yourself, alone just with your family, alone just with your tribe, you're still alone. We are meant, like the Sahaba Kiram, to break all those bonds and to come together. Then we will see how much knowledge you have. The knowledge is according to how much you can apply. Then we'll see how much Quran you have. See how much Hadith you have. People know that much, but they have very little patience for other people. I don't find that one very intelligent. The intelligence is just low level. That one doesn't know so much, but is very wise in handling people. I said, this one, oh, this is rare. This is rare. He knows how to speak to this one, to this one, to this one. He can bring their hearts together. He can gather their hearts together. Oh, he gathers hearts together? Subhanallah. How rare is that? That is a quality of prophets. You understand? So it is in order. Then you're going to see what is your level. Right? Oh, you're here. That is the level. Then you know, okay, I need to apply this. I need to do this. Well, this one I'm okay. This one I'm not. Then you can fix yourself. And not become that tyrant that you are witnessing all of your childhood who says, come, bow down in front of me. Poor guy, he just came back from basketball. And he's like, what the hell? He's saying like this. The father says, drunk. Don't be drunk. You can be drunk with anger, with your stubbornness, with your arrogance, with your jealousy. You can be drunk. Don't be drunk. Go in, go out, go in, go out. Test yourself. Understand? So, yes, it is important. This is not for Allah. This is not for Holy Prophet. This is not for our Shaykh. This is for us. Being in the Jamaat is for us. So that we polish ourselves. Otherwise, this is not real. Like Mujahid al-Sani is saying, Imam Rabbani, Qadasullah Sir, is saying, the Naqshbandi tariqat is a tariqat of the Sahabi Kiram. They are different. They may voice their opinions, but their hearts are together. You see? And they stand up for haqq. May their feet be on our necks, inshallah. May Allah raise the station of Sahibul Saif. And may we be always under his feet. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha.